So Gina, it's an even year, it's 2018, which means as per tradition, SCOREGolf will be unveiling its top 100 courses in Canada later this summer. Always a big undertaking and always a much debated and much discussed ranking.
Certainly is. You know, it's almost too bad that we only have room for 100 because, I mean, Canada has so many amazing golf courses. We should have 500, 600.
You're only saying that because you want to visit 500 or 600 courses throughout the summer.
Yes, I do, and I will. All right, let's tee up the top 100.
SCOREGolf's 2018 ranking of Canada's top 100 golf courses is presented by Golf Town. Anything for golf.
There are few, if any, countries in the world that have as unique a landscape as Canada. And it's the distinctiveness of each region's natural characteristics that make golfing in Canada an experience unlike any other place on the planet. The winds blowing off the Atlantic Ocean give some Eastern Canadian courses a test of the elements experience normally found in the United Kingdom. Several Quebec, Central Ontario, and Manitoba courses feature Canadian Shield rock outcroppings that are aesthetically pleasing, but also challenging to any golfer's approach strategy. The prairie's wide and expansive big sky views are a stark contrast to the many Rocky Mountain courses that are surrounded by massive pines and mile-high peaks. And of course, we border another ocean too, the blue of the Pacific, offering endless vistas for some BC beauties. With such a diverse terrain, it's impossible to define Canada's golf course identity with a singular description. Unlike a country such as Scotland, whose courses are mostly links style, Canada's personality is much harder to define. But if you ask the nation's top architects to describe the country's golf course personality, they have an answer.
I think in Canada we're not so much easily branded because of our diversity. But on the other hand, that diversity is our strength because we've got so many wonderful golf courses all built in these diverse regions of Canada that sometimes I think we are underestimated as a golf destination in the world.
I think if there was one particular style that is maybe identified a little more in Canada would be the courses that have been built on the Canadian Shield that are kind of rugged and wilderness type golf courses, and I think that's kind of the image that maybe a lot of people have of Canada and might be unique to our golf courses as well.
For people outside of Canada, they have a tendency to attach Canadian golf as being either the mountains, like Jasper and Banff, or being Northern Ontario with the use of rock, because what they get attached to is the unique features.
I always use the hockey example. You know, if you play hockey in Edmonton and play hockey in Toronto, the rink's exactly the same. You know, but we're lucky that if we go play golf in Edmonton and we go play golf in Toronto, we've got these diverse golf courses to play, and that's really one of the great attractions of golf is that, you know, you get to play this particular course and that particular course, and they're completely different.
Yes, Canada has its share of brawny courses that were built to challenge the most skilled golfers, but most of our celebrated layouts are enjoyable for golfers of all levels, with their natural beauty and smart designs pleasing our eyes and testing our mettle across 18 fun-filled holes of golf. This year, SCOREGolf is excited to present the 2018 Top 100 presented by Golf Town. These courses represent the best of the best the country has to offer. We'll break down how the courses are ranked in more detail right here on SCOREGolf as we close in on this year's unveil of the Top 100 courses in Canada, the week of the RBC Canadian Open.